What's up? Raging Raven 578 here, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. And I know it's been a couple weeks since I played Dead by Daylight. After I played Lights Out mode, and I did not like Lights Out. Spoiler alert. You know, I made a first impressions video, which I'm kind of surprised. You know, a lot of people, you know, were interested in watching. I'm actually really happy with that because I'm not like a full-time DVD YouTuber of any sorts. You know, I can't stick down and play, you know, DVD like all my life or something like that. I think I just go fucking bonkers, and stuff like that. But I do like the game. You know, I always come back to it. And the one killer I always come back to, is Chucky. I mean, Chucky, he's my kind of killer. You know, he's not too strong. At the same time, he's not weak at all. You know, the fact that they lowered his you know, ability to, you know, go for lunges and stuff like that, or whatever the hell you call it, the hidey ho mode. You know, it's a worthy trade-off in my opinion than the ability to just scamper under pallets just casually. You know, at first I wasn't so sure about it, but now after playing Chucky a lot, I prefer this new Chucky over the old Chucky in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. I know that doesn't matter, and I know that people disagree with it, they're gonna yell at me, but who cares? Anyways, so today we got a Chaos Shuffle video out here. And I have to say, you know, this is my very first time I've ever played Chaos Shuffle. And yeah, it's alright, I guess. I mean, it's not too much different from the usual game that I've been playing for the past, you know, however many years, like 7, 8 years or whatever. You know, really, in this video, I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot I had any of these perks on. And it's just because these are perks I'm not used to running. But I do like the fact that, you know, it does makes it interesting in a way to where you're not expecting the same thing every match. And that's for both Survivor and Killer. I have played one game as Survivor. It was pretty alright. But man, you know, honestly, this is one thing I really do like about Chaos Shuffle is that it's really hard to predict what anyone has really. Because, you know, normal game, I mean, about, you know, say 7, 8, 9 out of 10 times you can predict that survivors are gonna have DS, borrowed time, dead hard, blah blah blah. And about 9 out of 10 games, in my experience, fucking pain res on the killer always, or, you know, the other stuff, you know, just anything that's gen defense related, you know. And I know that gen defense is really popular among killers because I run it a lot. I mean, it was part of the reason why I actually stopped playing the game altogether, because I just kind of got bored feeling like you know, if I wanted to go for gen defense and stuff like that, that I'll have to not go for as many chases and stuff. But, you know, recently over the past few months, I've been changing up my playstyle, going for more, you know, information builds and whatnot, and that's been fun. And now that, you know, Chaos Shuffle is here, I mean, again, I can, you know, get myself away from that gen defense stuff and focus more on doing the chases and whatnot. Still, I have to play a little bit different from usual. As you can see, I felt like, you know, I'm only, you know, 3 hooks in, and there's 3 gens left, and I don't know what the progress of any of the gens are. So I kind of had to switch my brain on and go for survivors who have already been hooked. I had to start, you know, start slugging a bit and stuff like that, only because I wanted to win. Because this was my very first match on Chaos Shuffle. Like I said, normally I don't really care, but, you know, every time I play Chucky, though, I mean, I do want to test myself out and, you know, hope for the best. And, yeah, I mean, it was just pretty good overall. So, yeah, sorry if this is, like, you know, cringe gameplay to, you know, Survivor mains out there. Trust me, I fucking hate getting slugged. You know, it's boring and annoying. Yeah, I know. Trust me. I play Survivor just as much as Killer these days, if not a little bit more, to be honest. But I mean, it's just you know, it's just kind of like a tactical way. You know, if I wanted to win, then I'll do this. Anyways, so but that's his gameplay side. I mean, in terms of like the Chaos Shuffle mode itself, yeah, it's all right, I guess. I mean, I'm not too impressed to be honest, because the gameplay is still very much the same. It's just, you know, now you're just having random perks and stuff like that. Well, not just you, but everyone is, you know, because if I wanted to, like I have always been doing, I can just put random perks on and, you know, and play the game. But, you know, again, 8, 9 out of 10 times, you know, people are going to be running the same stuff you see every game, and it kind of gets stale. And this one really does, you know, freshen the meta up. It's kind of like going to McDonald's every day to have a Big Mac. Like, it's good, yummy, you love it at first, but then every day for like, you know, months and maybe a year or something like that, you're just having the same Big Mac, nothing different, and it's just kind of, and it's like you're forced to go to McDonald's to get a Big Mac, okay? You know, and yeah, you just kind of you just kind of get bored, you know, because it's the same thing over and over again. And yeah, and I mean, and I don't know how I just compared Dead by Daylight to McDonald's of all things, but you know, here I am. This is that's just me as a person. Anyways, but no, the point is though is that oh my God, there's trees hitting my fucking window. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of a hurricane here, so and yes, I'm. Oh my God, wow. Holy shit, yo, the wind outside is just, oh man, my tree's gonna fly at me. Alright, anyways, if I die, at least this will be my last video on YouTube. Anyways, no, the point is, though, is that, no, the interesting thing about Chaos Shuffle is the fact that you don't know what anyone is running. And that is what I like. The thing I don't like, though, is that, you know, and this is just coming off of me personally, not the game itself, is that the perks that I get are perks that I never usually run, which is awesome. I like that. I just forget I have them like almost all the time. You know, I completely forget that I had Bamboozle, which, by the way, my friend actually asked me at some point in this match, you know, can Bamboozle, you know, work with Chucky's, you know, lunch mode or whatever, the hidey ho attack, the slice and dice. And yes, it can actually. I did not know that Bamboozle works with slice and dice. That's kind of crazy to me. But anyways, but yeah, I mean, and again, that's more my fault, you know, stuff like that, not using the, you know, the things that I've been given properly and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much Chaos Shuffle in a nutshell. Honestly, there's just not too much to go on. Honestly, you know, it's just that, you know, it feels more casual. Yeah, that's what it is. I think that's what most people, I think that's why people like Chaos Shuffle more. It feels more casual. You know, you're not, you know, yeah, you're still gonna go against Swips, or, you know, top tier nurse, you know, mains and stuff like that, but you know, you're not going to be having to worry about the same perks, you know, over and over again. And honestly, I think that this is actually a really good game mode, especially compared to Lights Out. But that's not really hard to do. Lights Out just fucking sucks. Yes. But yeah, I mean, and it feels just more like on an even, you know, level. It feels like it just feels more balanced, if that makes any sense, you know? Because, you know, I mean, I guess unless you're really lucky to get the meta perks and stuff like that, for the most part, you're not going to. And yeah, you're just really relying on, well, you know, your skills and stuff like that. You're not really relying on perks to get you there. I'm not relying on pain runs to slow the gens down. I'm not relying on dead hard, you know, to make the chase go longer and stuff like that. I'm just going to be having to use whatever I got. So, alright, well, I don't really have too much else to say, I gotta be honest. You know, usually I try to keep the conversation in mind going. This is, don't ignore this, by the way. I was trying to just, you know, see if I can get Chucky in there and stuff like that. There is a way you can kind of, not make Chucky go 90 degrees, but you can make him take a sharper turn when he goes over palace. But you know, just ignore that. I was just testing it out. Anyways, oh yeah, and then, yeah, this is when it just kind of got funny. How you doing? Anyway, yeah, you should try to keep the conversation going until the end of the video, but I really don't have too much to say. There's just really not too much to talk about Chaos Shuffle, really. It's just more casual, you know? And I like that. So permanent game mode, I don't know. I think it'd just be more like a permanent option. But then again, most people probably won't run it because, let's be honest, people want to win, they'll run the meta shit. That's, yeah. Or if you want to be ballsy and have skills, you run nothing. Ooh, like perkless, like quiet kills with a perkless trapper. Yo, that's boss. You know what? I think I'm gonna start doing that now. Maybe do like a no perk, you know, thing on my characters. I might do that. Oh yeah, and there's when we've realized that bamboozle versus slicing dice. All right, well I'm gonna go ahead and end the conversation here because now I'm just rambling on. But yeah, that's all I have to say. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. I'm actually gonna cut it here because I did have a hard time finding these last 2 survivors. So yeah, so the game is pretty much over anyways. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.
Dolls can't lift shit. Good guys, always.